everybody, this is Lady Sweetheart and welcome to, I guess you would call it, a mini episode of the Disney Princess Challenge. So originally, I was just going to have this be more of a cast video for you to help me pick out wedding dresses for Nivea and Cinda, and I'm still going to have you do that, but I thought instead of doing it like a cast, we have this wedding pack now. Why don't we send the girls out to Tortosa and sort of show you them getting ready for the wedding? So what I did was I had Cinda start this club called the Wedding Shoppers, and basically all of the girls in the family are involved, but I also had her invite Anastasia and also Ara, because outside of the family, Ara is Cinda's best friend. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I loved Happy's party outfit. That's so cute. Yeah, they're all wearing their party outfits except for Anastasia, because I never gave her ones, but that's okay, she still looks cute. But yeah, as you can see, Anastasia is starting to hate Cinda a lot less now that she doesn't have Drizella's influence around. So what I thought I would do is I'm first going to have them hit the town, and obviously the objective is we are going to have Cinda and Nivea try wedding dresses on. But what I thought would be more efficient is instead of just showing you me piddling around in cast, I'm going to have them come over and window shop, and then at the end of this short video, it won't be the length of a regular Let's Play or anything, but at the end I will show you pictures and I'll have numbers for each dress, and then you guys can vote in the comments which dress. Oh my gosh, I totally did this wrong. That's what happens when you're me and you try to talk and do things. Wait, it's not entirely my fault. You can't window shop as a club? Oh, it would probably help if I started the gathering. Wow. Anyway, I invited them all here, but I didn't start the gathering officially. So anyway, yeah, what I'll do is at the end, I will put up pictures of dresses for both Nivea and Cinda, and then in the comments, you can vote on which dress you want for each of them. That's a lot more efficient. They're gonna have a nice little meal together, and then I think the next day I will have her come out with Prince James, because with them both being foodie types, I think that, you know, obviously James would want to be involved in picking out the wedding cake. And Nivea and Noel, honestly, are going to sort of take a little bit of a back seat in terms of the wedding. It's technically going to be Cinda's wedding because the game doesn't let you do double weddings. And I think because Nivea and Noel are the parents and Cinda's the daughter, they would want her to be the focus of the wedding. They would want things to be the way that she wants. So they're here, they're just trying some dresses on, and you'll be able to see the dresses that they try on at the end of the video. Alright, so they are done trying on the dresses, which you will see at the end. So now they are going to head on over to the flower stand and pick out some wedding flowers. So again, it's really going to be Cinda's choice. Also, you will notice I did change Blair's hair. I got so tired of it cutting into her boobas here, so I gave her a hairstyle that didn't do that. So can she buy, I only played this once, like the wedding stuff, I only did it once off camera. I'm trying to remember if you can do like boutonnieres and that kind of stuff. I think you can, but I guess you don't buy them here maybe. I think I clicked on the wrong thing. That's probably why. Buy a wedding bouquet. Here we go. That's what we wanted. We don't want just any flowers. We want a wedding bouquet flowers. Okay, so since Cinda's color is like a light blue color, if there is a light blue bouquet, pale blue rose bouquet, that's perfect. I'm going to have her get that, but it looks like we can buy more than one, so I will go ahead and have her buy one for Nivea as well. And obviously her colors are like the regular blue, red, yellow. I don't really see anything with those colors specifically, but I can get her a red rose one because that is one of her colors. Actually, why don't we get her the delicate one? I mean, she's a future, sort of a future queen. Ooh, there's a blue one too. That would actually probably match better since Cinda's is going to be blue. So we'll get Nivea this one, and then we will get Cinda the pale blue one. So they picked out their wedding flowers. But one thing that I also need to do is I think that Cinda would ask Blair to be the sim of honor at her wedding. Because they are twins, they've always been close. I think she's the logical choice. She will have all of her sisters be attendants in the wedding, but I think Blair would definitely be the attendant of honor. Yeah, it didn't really tell me whether she said yes or not. Well, the option's not there anymore, so I guess we will assume that she said yes. But while she is here with all of the girls, I am going to send them out to this little Italian restaurant on the beach. So the little lunch out is sort of Cinda and Nivea's way of thanking all of the girls for coming out, spending the afternoon with them, helping them pick out dresses, helping them pick out bridesmaid dresses, which I will also show you probably a couple of options for those as well at the end that you can vote on. And if you would rather keep the dresses a surprise, obviously just make sure you don't read all the comments, because if you keep reading the comments, you'll be able to figure out which dress wins. So, oh, that's interesting. There's a robot that works as a bartender. I've never seen that before. But yeah, because I at first struggled, like maybe we just pick out a dress for Nivea. Since Cinda is the general on right now, you might want to keep her dress a surprise, but I do like getting you all involved and helping me pick things out for stuff like this. So that seemed to be a good way to do it. So while they are waiting for their food, I think that Cinda would take this time to try to get a little bit closer with Anastasia. So I'm gonna have her do some friendly things with her. So maybe have her get to know her. You know, it's a little different outside of the castle now, and more a situation where she and Anastasia can be equals. Especially now that Anastasia knows that Cinda is King Noel's daughter. Have her compliment her outfit. I feel like maybe Anastasia feels a little bit self-conscious. She didn't know that she was supposed to dress up at all. I mean, look at Dolly Dopey though. She didn't exactly dress up that much, and neither did Serena, so, you know. I think that Cinda would do that, though, just to kind of try to put her at ease, flatter her, discuss interests. I'm just going to have her do that kind of stuff, because I feel like outside of the situation that they used to be in, I think Cinda would start to realize, like, kind of what a raw deal it would be to be Anastasia. I mean, having Lady Tremaine as your mom, having Drizella as your sister, I mean, life has not been easy for poor Anastasia. And I also think, being that Ara is not only Cinda's best friend outside of the family, it's also Grumpy's girlfriend. I think that Nivea would take this opportunity to try to get to know Ara. You know, like, hey, you're my son's girlfriend. Like, I want to get to know you. We have the same hair color. Thankfully, not the same hairstyle. That would be something, wouldn't it? I mean, I know they say that men secretly want a woman like their mom, but that would just be taking it a little too far. I'm going to have Nivea ask Ara about Gavin and see what she says. Oh, and Cinda and Anastasia got a sentiment. That's good. Let's see what she says, and then we'll check out what the sentiment is. Also, look how freaking beautiful this looks. Can you imagine coming out for lunch and having this scenery? I mean, they may have messed up the actual gameplay part of My Wedding Stories, but they sure did create a beautiful world for us. I also love that Nivea is still so beautiful, even though she's starting to look a little older. Okay, let's see what Ara says. I am so in love with Gavin Grumpy. Yeah, probably the right answer when his mom is asking you about him and what you feel about him. I'm sure Nivea was secretly just wanting to make sure she's not going to break Gavin's heart or anything. Also, I'm going to have Cinda tell Anastasia to hook up with Prince Simon. because I think Cinda probably realizes that Anastasia has a little bit of a crush on Prince Simon. It's been kind of obvious. I get the feeling Anastasia, yeah, there's definitely a vampire here. But yeah, I get the feeling that Anastasia is definitely not the subtle type of person. Prince Simon sounds like a catch. I'll introduce yourself, girl, you've already met him. I wish they did a little better job with the way that these Sims respond to some of those things, but I do want to see what her sentiment is about Anastasia. They're friends now too, that's awesome. She feels closer to her from happy memories. So I think what will happen from the few times I've done this with any Sims is I think it will start a relationship between Anastasia and Prince Simon, which is obviously what we want. Oh my goodness, speaking of, this is Prince James and Prince Simon's mom. This is Queen Felicia, but she's not here with the king. But you know what? She's a queen. I bet she has to have all kinds of like political lunches with people all the time. So I'm sure this is nothing. I'm sure this is not like her cheating on her husband or anything. I get the feeling that Queen Felicia and King Philip are very in love with each other. But oh my goodness, is she beautiful or what? But yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and just let these ladies enjoy their beautiful lunch on the beautiful beach. And since I don't want this to be very long, we're just going to kind of leave them to enjoy their lunch now. All right, so the very last thing that we have to do to prepare for the wedding is Cinda and James need to pick out a wedding cake if they can tear their lips away from each other. Oh my goodness, not just one kiss, but 2 kisses, and in front of some old lady at that. So which one is, I think this is the cake one. This looks like a cake place, right? Yeah, there's even a little piece of cake there. But yeah, I figured that with both James and Cinda being into food, it didn't really make sense that Cinda would do that with the girls yesterday. And again, we're going to be looking for a light blue, sand and blue ombre, beachy 4-tiered round cake. I haven't decided completely on the venue, but I think it's just actually going to be close to the castle. I'm going to get a lot next to the castle and then put that there. I thought that made sense with Noel being a king and it being his daughter getting married. So I think usually they'll pick places close to the castle. But yeah, I think this is going to be the closest one. I feel like that looks like it could be a Cinderella cake. I thought she could... Oh, she can feed cake to him. That's what I was looking for. So they can do the cake tasting together. And I know this is going to be an adorable picture, so sorry, lady, you're not really involved in our picture here. Okay, I guess she's going to have to be. There we go. They're doing the cake tasting. And I think Cinda's like, what do you think? Is this a winner? And we know Prince James is so in love with Cinda, he's going to let her have whatever she wants. So anyway, I am going to end the video portion here. So following this, you will see some options for dresses for Nivea and Cinda, as well as bridesmaid options. So you'll actually be able to vote for 3 separate things. So please leave in the comments what your votes are for those dresses. I am still going to try to do the big wedding episode as a premiere, so be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy this, and if you enjoy the idea of being able to help pick out the wedding dress. If it's something that you guys like to do, we can continue that for each of these generations, because there's going to be a lot of weddings in this challenge. And don't forget to drop a comment below. I do want to know your picks on the dresses, and I always love hearing what you have to say. It honestly does make my day. You all are the best. I'll see you later.